Hey guys, it's me Delta One, and I'm doing a video that I'm glad I'm doing. I made one of these a long time ago before I was really smart and tech person and was more open to less open to opinions back then. Um, it's going to be about RPKs, and these are going to be the best RPKs that you could probably buy on the market. First, I'm just going to tell you what RPKs are available. There is the SRC one, which is like somewhere around $240. There's the TSD one, which is around $330. There's the Echo one, which is like $340. The CYMA one just came out, which is like $320. Then there is the what's it called, GMP, which is like $500. And I'm gonna tell you honestly what is your best bet. If you're going for the cheapest route, don't even get a drum mag. You just get a mag, the gun, and that's it. It's the SRC, and that is a Generation 1, and is kind of internally is not ready to be a support gun in any fashion. It's just not ready. You get a plastic stock, plastic handguard, very iffy. Body's fine. Stock prongs will hold. They won't break like their older generations. Where it's a sport line. The body itself is fine. Now it is a Gen 1 gearbox. So that's your cheapest route. Go for it. But that's a good way to build and upgrade. That's a way to make your own RPK. It's cool. But it is a TM design, which has its faults. So then you have the SRC, or not SRC, well it is an SRC, the TSD one, which comes with a drum mag and a 600 round magazine and has a Gen 2 gearbox. Gen 2 gearboxes are fine. I've taken them up to 50 rounds a second. Completely fine. Realistically speaking, the only thing you really need to do, shave a tooth down on the piston, angle of engagement, maybe a new motor, and Dean's, little bit better wiring, and it would be best to reshim and relubricate. That is realistically, as a real RPK, your best bet, in my opinion, to be used as a support gun. Now, if you're going for milsim, I guess you're going to use a 74 mag, but that's a 47 receiver. It's not really a true RPK. It's the Romanians and Kalashnikovs have been floating around with a 47 caliber, the 7.62x39, so it's kind of just one of the, at the time when it came out, it was an RPK. Everyone loved it because it was different. It was an RPK. Now we actually have true RPK 74s, so that brings me up to the Echo 1 and the SEMA. They're the same thing. Nothing different. I kid you not. I saw on some websites saying that it was a 6mm gearbox, but to be honest, that's a load of barnacles because it has a CMO 48 body, so it's a CMO 48 with a different front end kit and a rear stock that's different, so it's a 7mm. So the Echo 1, the only thing that's different is it has bushing. It doesn't have bushings, it has ball bearings, as to suppose as the SEMA has bushings, which would be more reliable. So you're ready to fire down a bit, but reliable. And you have a different hop-up bucking. They both have 500mm barrels, which is a disappointment because 650s fit perfectly fine. I don't like the fact that my BB has to travel that far inside the barrel, but on the way out you have about a 2 to 3 inch gap. Just throwing that one out there, where the BB has to travel where there's no inner barrel. So that is a con. But nothing a 650 Type 4 won't fix. So you have those two choices. Now, I've had one of the Echo 1s and the receiver got real wobbly, just quality control, which I thought Echo 1 would have that, but I got a lemon. It happens. It's a great RPK. You have that, but to be honest, if you're going for an RPK and you're going to use it as a support gun, you're not going to use that stupid crappy, and I mean crappy, as in really crappy 1,000 round mag. Just terrible. They misfeed. They're not good at all. To be honest, you're just going to throw that away. You're just going to throw it away. And you're going to use a drum magazine. So, to be honest, you either pay for trades that are completely incorrect. On the Echo 1, you pay $20 more for that. They say it's a 7.62x39, which is completely wrong. It's a 5x45x39, or 5 45, 39, whatever. caliber. So to be honest, it's all preference. I'm not sure if the SEMA has that. I could be wrong, but I would just go with SEMA because I've never had problems with their gearboxes. Aesthetically, here and there. Then we go to GMP, which looks exactly the same as the Echo 1 and the SEMA, which leads me to a conclusion is, did GMP just take it and put their own gearbox in it? I don't know. That could be. I'm throwing it out there. Because, to be honest, let's face it, GMP has made AK kits. They were, I think, TM AK kits. So this could be a case where GMP wanted to try and cheap it out. Or they really did make their own thing, which was different. So, I don't know. Roommates, I don't know if you heard them, apologize. I don't know, but it should be the same as the SEMA and the Echo 1. I don't know why in the world you'd want to spend the extra money. I've never held one in real life, so throwing it out there. But keep in mind, when you buy a support gun as an RPK, you're going to do internal upgrades. Keep that in mind. Oh, and then there's the SRC Gen 3, which, to be honest, is your best option. It's $400. So, hope this is helpful to the people who are out there, but if I'm using an RPK, I'm putting a 3,000 round drum magazine on it, and I'm going to literally burn through ammo. So, hope this helps. It's all about preference, but I just gave you all the information that I have and know. If I'm going to buy an RPK, if I'm going to build one out of scratch, it's going to be the Gen 1. Then, if I'm going to buy one for the best value, ready to go out of the box, it's going to be the SRC, or not the SRC, the TSD one that comes with a drum mag, because I don't have to buy anything, I just have to buy a battery. And it requires the least amount of upgrade work to just get it to run. The next thing would be the Echo 1, because or the Echo 1 SEMA, whatever, just because purely it's a real RPK, you have that as your option. That would be tied with the Gen 3 one, but upgrades, you're going to do a lot aesthetically, it's a lot better. You don't have to worry about screws coming undone from your barrels, which is a con on the TM design. But you gotta weigh your battles on this one. To be honest, it's a really hard decision, but I would just go with the TM design because you can hold the excessively large battery. If you shoot a lot like I do, you're gonna want the bigger battery compartment. If not, and you don't shoot a lot like I do, and I mean by shoot a lot, I go up to 120,000 rounds in a day. It's a case of ammo. So, if you don't shoot like that, then you'll be fine with the Echo 1 or the SEMA. But I've got one of each. I have the SEMA and I have the TM design. So I like them both. I own both. I can say this from experience. Accuracy-wise, they're both the same, but I have both, and I love them both, and I'm not hating on either one. They both have their faults, but those are your options. I wouldn't buy a GMP just because purely the fact it's $500, and that's expensive, and GMP isn't really the best in my opinion. Their parts don't meet my standards at all, and they've had quality control problems. So I don't like to play with a GMP. So that's an option. Guys, I hope you appreciate this video. This is a lot of knowledge that I've accumulated over 3 or 4 years that I have just shared with you. So I appreciate the views, and make sure to check out my videos. Videos, right? Over here. They will be up there. Previous last video. And thanks for watching.